So yeah, Bubsy's back. What the fuck, right? The trailer starts off with the Accolade logo, which is really weird to see in this day and age. It was actually weirdly nostalgic. Accolade's a company that died out in 1999, a long fucking time ago, so it's really fucking weird to see that logo again. Arguably, Bubsy 3D was the game that killed Accolade, so it's really weird to see Accolade return with Bubsy. Even though it's probably not really Accolade, they'll probably only put that in there because, some kind of rights issue or something. So yeah, what can I say about the trailer then? Or the teaser? There's like 10 seconds of gameplay in this, the rest of it's concept art, I think. No, that's probably a little... No, maybe it is actually. It's a really short trailer. The concept art contradicts the character model in the game, simply because of the fucking exclamation mark. For some reason in the game, it's like a strange diamond shape. Like, why? What the fuck is that about? It just comes across as a bit desperate, like, how can we make him edgier? I don't understand why that's a thing. It's really distracting to me. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, Bubsy looks gross. I kind of don't mind Bubsy looking gross, honestly, because he's not a very cutesy character, really. I think it's the aesthetic sort of suits his personality in a way. Like, if they was to go all out, make the whole game look gross, like Nickelodeon, like Ren and Stimpy style gross. I think that art style represents his character well, honestly. What's the game called? The Woolies Strike Back. The Woolies Strike Back. Yeah, you just know this game's gonna be full of, pop culture references and probably meme culture and all that shit, because that's really what Bubsy was about, like one-liners and all that nonsense. The Woolies Strike Back is a really bad title. It's sort of pandering, Star Wars references. I can imagine if they ever did a sequel, it'd be called something like probably Kingdom of the Woolies, Kingdom of the Crystal Woolly. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Woolies on a plane. Nailed it! Yes! Fuck! I like the concept art. Like, this looks good. This looks cool, But the in-game model looks gross. I should also say the game was made. Why I'm sort of hopeful for the game is that it's being made by the same company who made the Garner Sisters, or the Gianna Sisters, I never know how to fucking pronounce that, which was a game that I know from the Commodore 64 days, which was basically a Mario Bros ripoff. It's not really I have played it, it's not really that bad of a game, honestly. It's just sort of mediocre. I think this is the game where Nintendo sued the creators of it, and it ended up being taken off store shelves. It didn't sell very well because of that, and rightfully so, honestly. But yeah, this is being made by a different company who also remade the Gianna Sisters. And I played that game. It was pretty good, actually. It was an interesting concept. You sort of swapped between worlds as you was playing it. Honestly, it was okay. It got a little sort of, I don't know, tedious, I guess. As you sort of progress through the game, you're just sort of doing the same things over and over again. It got a little bit mundane, I guess. But it's still not that bad of a game, especially compared to, Bubsy 3D, for example. So yeah, I'm kind of hopeful for this, honestly. From the little bit of game footage that they showed, it looks... honestly, it doesn't look that good. It's really slow. Bubsy was sort of a Sonic ripoff. Well, the point of Bubsy, he was a combination of Sonic and Mario. Like, that was the sort of theory behind it, was if you sort of combine these two characters, and you've got I guess, the best platformer you can think of. I guess that was the theory. But obviously that didn't pay off very well. The original 2D Bubsy games aren't so bad. I got a lot of fun out of the first Bubsy game as a kid, actually. They're just sort of mediocre, they're not the worst. There's some really bad parts to them, honestly. The controls, you don't want to run fast. If you just take your time with that game, it's not too bad. I've never even completed it, honestly. It's a really difficult game as well. The second one I haven't played because I didn't have any interest in it. And Bubsy 3D I played a lot of, I guess. I can't really say a lot of. I was into it. I wasn't even into it. I just sort of played it because I had it as a kid. When you're a kid and you just have shit games and you've got nothing else to play, so you just play what you've got. Yeah, Bubsy 3D was awful. So I've got to say, I am looking forward to this just because of the publishers. Honestly, I would have rather have seen somebody make a good Bubsy 3D game. This sort of looks just as mediocre as the original Bubsies. It probably plays a lot better, or it looks like it plays a lot better just because you're not running so fast. But I kind of like the idea of them bringing him back just because we get so many remakes now with already good things. I like the idea of making something good out of something that's shit, you know what I mean? I'd rather have that than have something good be remade into something bad, you know? And I think Bubsy 3D would have been perfect for that challenge, you know? If they made it from scratch, like they just completely reimagined it, like just the whole concept of that game, the way it plays and everything, they just made a 3D Bubsy game. I think that would have been cool, I think that would have been good, with gross aesthetics. But this is what we've got, and honestly, I'm okay with this. A lot of people are complaining about this as if it's the worst thing ever, as if why the fuck would you do this? Honestly, I think it's fine. I'm actually quite happy to see him. It's like a little, I know this isn't like nostalgia goggles as they say, but yeah, it's like a little heartwarming thing for me. I used to play Bubsy a lot as a kid, but saying that, it's actually quite hopeful as well for me. Like, I hope maybe other games that didn't get this sort of opportunity can come back. Like, Gex would be a good one. Maybe Croc could come back. You know, this is obviously me being very fucking hopeful right now. This is me dreaming right now, basically. The game I would like to see, though, more than anything, is Plock, if anybody's ever played Plock. That game was fucking brilliant, and everybody doesn't hate on it. It's just it really is a hidden gem, that game. Like, you should play that game. It is one of the best platformers on the Super Nintendo. I'm not even exaggerating, that is one of the best Super Nintendo games. The music in that game, oh my word. But yeah, that was sort of pushed aside, Plock, probably because it's got a shit title, and probably because everybody was sick. In fact, no, yeah, everybody will have been sick of platform games by then. Bubsy's probably quite responsible for killing the platformer off as well. The mascot platformer. The little shit. He was the straw that broke the camel's back, you know. Oh, maybe I should mention the Sonic Forces. Everybody's blaming Sonic Forces for this coming back. That's possibly true. It definitely brought Bubsy back into the public attention. I don't know, maybe it did. I don't really care, honestly. As long as it's back, I don't really care. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end it here. So yeah, Bubsy's back. What the fuck? Honestly, I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll probably get like 2 weeks out of it, maybe. Yeah. Alright. See you later.